TikTok restored service in the United States after briefly being banned. The app credited President-elect Donald Trump with the restoration of service. However, TikTok remained unavailable for download in Apple and Google app stores. TikTok had shut down in the United States on Saturday, affecting 170 million users. This follows the implementation of a law signed by outgoing U.S. President Joe Biden in April of 2024, citing national security concerns. So ito nagsimula yan sa hearing sa Congress. That while inamin naman ng TikTok that they gather information from users, which is basic information as location, but parang sinasabi ng TikTok...
As well as any other apps.
Meta does the same thing.
Yeah.
Twitter does the same thing. Ang only difference is yung ownership ng TikTok is China. But what's ano nga is, TikTok does not operate in China. They don't, the platform is not available in China. Meron silang red note sa China. So, ayun. Pero voluntarily shutdown ng TikTok before the actual ban.
Pero yan, it's in the law that they need to be offline, 'di ba? Unless yun nga si President Donald Trump will tawag dito,
mukhang he will. He said.
Niya. Anong tawag doon? Anong word yun?
He will hold the ban. He will not enforce the ban.
For 90 days, ha?
Oo, kasi ganito po yan. Ang problema ng US is yung Chinese ownership. So parang, ang gusto ng US, majority ownership ng TikTok sana is US owned. So ngayon, the 90 days is granted provided na yung TikTok is in negotiations with other American entities. Ngayon, ang in the running kasi you have Elon Musk, you have Meta, and then you also have a guy, yung guy sa Shark Tank. Yung, I forgot his name.
I forgot his name.
But, and Mr. Beast.
Nila kasi, if an American ownership will come into place, ang magkakaproblema daw dyan yung mismong the whole identity of TikTok.
Yeah.
So, sinasabi nila, if that happens, sabi nila, baka daw maging iba na siya.
Tsaka
maraming mga technicalities silang sinasabi.
Tsaka most likely daw ang Meta or Elon Musk, baka although they have the capability to run TikTok if they buy it, parang mukhang hindi mapupunta sa kanila because there's such a thing daw in the US called regulators.
Yun.
Ayaw nila ng monopoly ng social media platforms. Yun. So as much as possible daw, TikTok, if they will divest, they're going to look at yung mga hindi pa masyadong in that field. Parang, yun lang kinakabahan kasi ng mga content creator. You have 170 million content creators. Yan, Kevin O'Leary, thank you. Thank you, ng Shark Tank. He is matunog na bibili ng TikTok. Because a lot of his business daw uses TikTok for his advertising. Ang magiging problema kasi dito sa TikTok, yung content creators, as I was saying, they were very scared na yung payout scheme mawawala. Mag-iiba with an American owner.
And then of course yung dito, yung nila, yung mga employees. Thousands of employees that will be affected dahil dun sa ban ng TikTok dyan sa States. Pero sinasabi nila on the other side of the fence, is it just fair also because in China, bawal din yung mga American-based app di ba? Wala silang Facebook doon, wala Instagram
But you have to remember kasi TikTok provides informal economy. For those who kulang ang sweldo, pangdagdag, or those na walang opportunity for good work. Now, how does this affect the Philippines? Sabihin ng Pinoy, malayo naman sa atin to. How does this affect the Philippines? The Philippines, American content creators ng TikTok, there are 170 million of them.
Yes.
Ngayon, ang assumption is, each content creator in the US, assumption lang daw nila, sabihin mo na $1 per content creator, di ba? Per year ang kinikita. So that's $170 million a year na mawawala sa US. So the way the TikTok will pay out sa Pinoy, sa ibang country, bababa. It's because yung income from the US nawala. So pero nakita mo what happened yung TikTok off the grid. Ang daming content creator pumunta ng Canada, nag-film ng video tapos umuwi, nag-upload.
Actually, days before daw itong nalalapit nga na naging ban ng TikTok sa US, yung ibang mga social media platforms have introduced little by little yung mga features nila that are somehow similar to TikTok.
Matagal na sa Meta yun, Reels.
Tapos of course yung CapCut. Diba? Walang ganun sa Meta. Edits ngayon lumabas. Dahil nga alam nila yung sa ban nangyari ng
And lastly, before we move on
TikTok.
to the next, yung nagkaroon ng issue ang Facebook, because sa loob ng Facebook daw mismo, nagkaroon ng option to link TikTok na magre-reflect kung ilang followers ka sa TikTok. Usually kasi, pag hindi ka meta, within the metaverse, hindi ka bibigyan ng link na mag-directly access. Like, di ba, Instagram to Threads,
Yes.
Facebook to Instagram. Biglang nagkaroon ng ganun. So, nagkahaka-haka mga tao na
baka bibili ng...
Nabili na ba?
Ng
Ni
Meta.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Well, anyway, I've seen a lot of posts yesterday, even
So,
before, hours
90
before
days. Yeah.
the ban. We've seen a lot of TikTok users have uploaded their videos
Farewell.
sa Facebook.
Oo.
Kasi sabi nila, baka mawala na or hindi na namin ma-access, at least it's still here. So,
Tsaka,
they transferred everything.
nagkaroon ng popular hashtag mass following. Ang hashtag mass following kasi, before we go, lahat ng American content creators will mass follow other content creators sa ibang country para lahat daw maging TikTok famous. So mawala man sila, matransfer sa ibang tao. Kasi sa India, wala rin.
People and their social media.
No, sa India, wala rin
accounts.
kasi TikTok eh. Ban din ng...
Yeah, India, wala rin. This is
So,
not the first time nagkaroon ng ban sa...
Ayun. So, maapektuhan...
Kasi, well, ang sinasabi ng US, because for security reasons, dahil sa mga data that is being collected from the users, diba?
And lastly, tuwan-tuwa ang mga Canadians. Nakita mo? Ha?
Nagputahan sila doon.
Sila naman daw ang sisikat, yung mga Canadian content creator. Kasi puro Americans eh. Sabi nila, ngayon, it's our turn. Gumana na sila. Anyway, mahabang usapin pa yan,
Yes.
but we have more to talk about in the countdown. Let's move on.